Oh well, looks like we meet again, I guess. So I guess I may as well just do this video since, yeah, basically I just do feel like I wanted to mention. So if you're wondering who I'm responding to, yeah, it will be on the goofy chummy eater guy. I'll admit I did have my last with him, I gotta say. So I figured out why not, let's respond to the video where he basically responds to my first video on him, where he points out some issues he has with the Zach is Here video. I may as well, of course, just respond to his new recent video. It did take me nearly a month because I had other things, but then I figured out, you know what, now I can actually go ahead and now respond to this video. So let's see what he has to say about my response towards him then.
Oh, you were a pussy.
Oh my god, this is the most laughable point that he has made so far. Okay, but no, that's not the reason why I skipped parts of your video. I skipped parts, like, mainly the parts I skipped was when you would play my video, of course, just to avoid filler, and if I have nothing to say about it. Like, I only responded to the parts that I think was necessary. That's it. I skipped the parts where I had nothing to say about, and when you play my video to avoid filler, which that's exactly what I'm gonna do as well for this video as well.
The TTS software I use is called Better Sam. Link in the description.
Oh yeah, I heard of that website before, but like, out of all the text-to-speech voices you use, you have to use one of the most unrecognizable and hard to even understand voices. Like, I'm not against you using that voice, but like, there's like better text-to-speech voices that you could have used. Like the mic voice, which is my favorite text-to-speech voice on that website, and my favorite text-to-speach voice in general.
Yet this is a great text-to-speech voice where you can understand what I'm saying.
And there's even some other text because that's also rarely hearable and, you know, where you can understand them, like the bonds of Verbuddy. Like that, yeah, basically I'm just gonna play it as well.
Another better text-to-speech voice compared to the one you are using.
I will keep using that.
Don't keep crying to me if you end up getting striked again, because, again, that was the YouTube thing to do, by the way. I wouldn't even try to even strike you unless you were cyberbullying me then.
It's an STD edition of BFDI.
Okay, so you know the show. Okay, good for you, but this community, though, you still don't even know much about it. Like, I really doubt that you were even in the server anyway, since I bet you probably wouldn't even get the link. So, like, what would you even expect, though? You still don't know much about the community. Like, you know the show. Good to know, but still, though.
Just like how you should not believe that you will get big booty bitches.
I don't know what point that is supposed to mean, but whatever, let's just move on to the next point then.
It shows that you have the worst fan base.
Mate, there are much more worse fan bases than my fan base you will ever basically see. And FYI, I don't know what the point you're trying to make here. That's not supposed to even affect me whatsoever. That really only affect my fans instead of, I don't know, myself.
I can't handle it. I just love watching people get mad at me so they can bitch about.
I was mentioning, oh, I know how to deal with online haters. I wasn't mentioning, oh, you probably don't know how to handle hate. That's what I was basically saying, but whatever, I guess. Because, I mean, to be fair though, you are just a channel that is pretty much just a nothing one, to be honest. Like, I mean, you aren't really as bad as some of the other channels I at least talked about, I will give you that. But you're pretty much at least laughably bad, but even then, I don't even know what's the entire point. Like, whatever you're basically trying to do.
The user isn't gonna fix the issue for anyone else who has to deal with said user.
Then I can just report them to YouTube, and I can also probably even, you know, basically even block their all account if they ever do that. Like, that would be a solution, but whatever, I guess, because, again, I do have better ways to do it.
Why did you say that can't access a CD clones without giving a specific reason?
Hey, I was literally about to mention it and basically point out why I find a problem with his post about why he basically thinks the SC clones are about plagiarism. Like, look here, I'm literally selling it to you. That means I obviously didn't read it. Like, can't you just, I don't know, basically just, goofy chum eater? I basically just told you that once again, I was literally about to go over the post. You were too early to respond to that and you took it out of context then.
You said that you can steal ideas without giving credit, which is the definition of plagiarism.
Hey, no it's not. Like, if you took the full-on idea and basically look like it's a direct copy, then yes, it counts as plagiarism. But if you just take a few ideas and try to also include in some of your own magic of it, then yes, it's not plagiarism. Like, I was just basically mentioning that to the Zach person, that it's not plagiarism if they want to be inspired, and if they're trying to, I don't know, use similar ideas, as long as they don't make it a direct copy of it. That's basically what I was basically mentioning to you.
And say shit. You literally use Google AI, which is even less reliable.
Hey, it's not my fault that, I have Google AI with me. Besides, by the way, Google AI is always more reliable than other AI sources because they'll probably even take the info from literal random regular Google or even other sources that are considered to be reliable anyways. Like with Wikipedia, while I did try to give it a chance, and there were only a few things I agreed with it, there's honestly just some stuff that I honestly found that to be really messed up. And if you wanted me to make a video about Wikipedia, I would definitely do so one day. Because, like, there's definitely other reasons on why I also find Wikipedia to be not a reliable source.
At least I don't sound like I said daily.
yo!
I'm not that, don't need to complain about my voice when you basically use a really unhinged text-to-speech voice, to be honest.
Great. Also, if I used my real voice using my laptop's shitty mic that is close to the fan, then my videos would sound like
This.
Okay, thanks for showing me your real voice. Okay, but in all seriousness though, I never said, oh, you need to actually use your real voice. I just said use a text-to-speech voice where more people can at least understand. So that way, people will literally actually understand you more what you're saying through the text-to-speech voice. Like, yeah, using your voice is better, but you can at least use a text-to-speech voice that is at least understandable. Like the text-to-speech voice that I just showed you, where you all of a sudden, had a problem with me using it, when it's at least more better than your text-to-speech voice that you're using, because I can actually understand what I basically have in a text-to-speech voice saying, while I cannot even understand what in that text-to-speech voice that you're saying.
this is why you should outstress. Also, if you think that insult was too kind, then here's some better.
It's a touch grass, even though you're the one who basically think it was a good idea to use that and basically feel like, oh, I should basically kill myself. Mate, you can't just say something like that. You can literally get called out even if you were trying to use it as a joke. Like, regardless of that, I can see why you can literally take it down. That's why you used to be the one to touch grass, not me. I'm just saying to you.
Use me, it's pronounced. You find
Thanks for the correction, but I was just basically correcting myself, complete chump eater. I'm just saying, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty obvious. It's basically just what I expected from the last video. Well, I could still laugh at the points. I bet he's probably still gonna even question, like, what? And basically make up some excuses, but whatever. Anyways, I'm done for today. I'm just gonna relax today. I can at least, cool off after the entire situation, and so now I can at least take my rest, so bye, I guess.